Okay, this probably isn't the fun month for this to be news, but a girl that was 13 years old decided, you know what? I'm a full-grown man. I'm not a young lady anymore. Went ahead and went to the hospital, had the surgery done. She did have puberty blockers, hormonal treatments, and she says due to online influences, she was inspired to press Control, Alt, Delete on her breasts and alter them to resemble the Incredible Hulk. And now she wants them to resemble a woman of class. She is now 18. She's going to go ahead and sue that hospital that went through with the procedure because she was only 13 and she feels that she wasn't mentally prepared to make a decision of that nature. I'm going to let you guys enjoy yourselves in the comments. Let me know what y'all think of this story. Was she ready to make a decision like this? Was she old enough? Should the parents have gone through with a different method? Or is she right for suing the hospital? What are your thoughts?
If you shot in self-defense or something, you need to let us know.
I did.
What happened?
Somebody at the Pond Tomato pulled out a gun on me.
Who?
One of the kids.
Somebody you go to school with?
Yeah.
Same grade?
Yeah.
What's he go by?
I think he goes to the alternative.
Alright, what's his street name?
I know his last name, Gillespie.
Gillespie?
Okay. What kind of gun was it?
38 revolver.
How you know it was a 38?
I seen him.
You're probably sitting on the edge of your bed with a bowl of Captain Crunch right now, and you're thinking to yourself, what was the significance of that little clip? Who was that? Well, it was only a goon that you guys said he's just too thug and too gangsta, and he won't do it. That's right, YNW Melly. He was sitting in that interrogation room, letting it fly. Obviously, that's not the whole clip. It was long as hell. I think I've seen like a 10-minute clip that's out there. You go find it, do your own research. I trust you. You're smart enough. But just to give you the gist of it, yes, his video has surfaced online of him prior to being incarcerated. He did run that mouth. I don't know if this is regarding his murder charge. It sounds like it's about a different situation. But the reason I'm bringing this to your attention, I'm not claiming to be street myself. I'm just saying, everybody's in these comments. Y'all are probably going to be in these comments saying, oh man, I would have kept it solid. You know me, I'm a straight up gangster. I keep it Rizio. Gangster Grizzlios. You're full of shit. Because let me tell you something. You're probably mad and you're punching the air listening to me talking to you. Sit your ass down. Sit down right now. Let me tell you this. When you're sitting across that table and they hand you that little paper and they push it across that table and they say, you're looking at this much time. Whatever that time, 30 years, life, whatever it is. That'll make you shake in your goddamn boots. You're going to start trembling, that bottom lip going to start shaking like Forrest Whitaker on one of those old 90 movies. And you're going to say, I remember who did it. I remember now. You're going to remember. And you probably don't remember right now because you're sitting at home eating that bowl of cereal that I talked about. But when you're sitting in there with that dry ass biscuit from Popeyes and you know that this may be the last good meal that you have, and you say, dang, I didn't even try that Grimace milkshake at McDonald's, you might start running that goddamn yappa. Sit back and think about that. Amen. And another thing. I saw in the comments of this video, it was posted by academics on Instagram. I saw in the comments a lot of people were saying, well, he was a kid at this time. He was in high school. You got to keep that same energy. You guys are trying to give him that free pass. And just how you guys was pressing Gunna. Even though y'all ain't keep the energy with Gunna because he dropped that heat on your ass and you said, well, I mean, sometimes you do got to run that yappa. Matter of fact, after I'm done, I'm going to go turn that Gunna on. Amen. Also, happy late birthday to Takeoff. Yesterday was Takeoff's birthday. Offset and Quavo were spotted having a conversation together in the same place. I know it was not the place for drama, but it did look like they were in good spirits talking to each other. It's good to see. We love to see it. The only thing I'm a little concerned about that is I'm sure Offset still has the same stance with P since he's been in and out of court against quality control music. And I know Quavo is still a part of the quality control music roster. So amongst the time that they're piecing it back up, I don't know if Quavo may say, hey, Offset, drop the case. And if they will have some spicy commentary towards each other because they have opposite beliefs on that situation. Sure, Quavo may try to explain it. Look, your contract says this, this, and that. Offset may feel a different way, and he may be sitting in that courtroom ready for the judge to smack that mallet on his behalf. And all in all, I hope it goes well. Okay, the NCAA they're trying to take to a panel to introduce the removal of marijuana from the organization's list of banned drugs, and suggested that testing should be limited to performance enhancing substances, not just substances that makes your performance worse. We do know that marijuana is a drug. I know you're sitting at home saying it's not a drug. A drug is a medicine or other substance which has a physiological effect when ingested or otherwise introduced into the body. Everyone always say that they are FUBAR. When they take marijuana, they always tell me that they are looking in the clouds and they are laughing and giggling and etc. I could see someone passing someone the ball, and that ball just skeet right past them, and you hear that skeet sound across the court, and they go, ooh. So get ready for those kind of games coming up. If this does pass, go ahead and put a boxing glove on your hand, because you're probably going to be punching your TV because you bet a lot of money on the game and your favorite player is high. And this is a gateway drug, so since it does not enhance your playing, here soon they will introduce where you can smoke crack before the game. Hey, it doesn't make you play any better. Might as well smoke crack before March Madness. Get ready for March Madness next year. Sounds like crack may be involved. This one sounds pretty goddamn interesting. Virgin Galactic. They are, dude, check this out. They are offering trips where you can catch yourself a little flight. So, sometimes you want to catch a flight to Miami. Sometimes you want to catch a flight to Vegas and sit back and drink with the crew. Girls trip, homies trip, whatever you want to call it. Well, now they have where you can have a trip to space. And no, not because you're on crack or mushrooms and etc. They actually have a trip that will be going into space. I see in the research I did, they sold tickets for $400,000 for a trip for 15 minutes to the outside of space. You're just gonna go to the edge, but you gotta have that bank to be involved. They sold some tickets, pre-sales in 2021. They do have a big discount, so if your boss gave you that bonus that you were looking for and you're like, man, I'm glad I got that bonus, well, peep this, they've got a discount. It's only at the low rate of $200,000. That's right. Get your family together, tell them, homie, we're going to space. This stuff is on sale. $200,000. I got to get there. So make sure you get there. I'll be there. No, I will not have my broke ass there. Matter of fact, any of you guys got any food stamps? Hit me in the inbox. We'll talk about that. So check this one out. This one is super suspicious to me. I might have to keep digging into this one because it's kind of crazy. A submarine taking tourists to the Titanic shipwreck has gone missing. A Boston Coast Guard told the BBC, I know y'all are childish, don't laugh at that word, but they told the BBC that they could not find the sub. The interesting thing about the submarine is they said it's a tour, you pay and you go to see the shipwreck, but they are saying that it is unclear if anyone was on the submarine, as if it was just taken off for no reason. They said it could have just disappeared. The whole submarine is nowhere to be found. Not in the shipwreck area, not anywhere. We just talked about that plane that disappeared in Malaysia. We still haven't heard anything else about that UFO that, crashed. And, they're just going to do exactly what I said. They're just going to give us another news, and we're just going to go, oh, okay. No, we need to follow and see what's going on with this. But this submarine, I just find it interesting that They don't know if anyone was on the submarine. Nobody from the family has said, hey, my cousin Bob was on that submarine. They can't look and see was any tickets sold. I'm sure there's a way, you buy the ticket, you get on the submarine, you just see was any tickets sold. You're just going to give me, I don't know. We don't know. Somebody might was on it, they might not. Submarine disappeared. The end. No. That's fishy as all get out. I don't mean to be the conspiracy man, but this is how my mind works. You hear stuff like this, you just want to know what happened. Like what do you mean? They're better off not even telling this news. If you're just going to say, oh, it disappeared. Was anyone on it? We don't know. Maybe they disappeared and then the ship disappeared. So the people disappeared and then, what is this, left behind? Oh, let me know what y'all think. Good grief. I'm not going to go crazy. I'm going to not forget to tell y'all happy Juneteenth. And matter of fact, I need you, if you're at work right now, stand up, walk over to your boss and tell him, God dang it, I'm going home. It's Juneteenth. Tell him I said it. And if you're scared to tell him, play this for him. See if it works for you. If you get the day off, let me know. If you're already off, send them an email that you need tomorrow off too. Tell them I said that. God dang it. I want y'all to enjoy yourself. Enjoy your Juneteenth. Happy Juneteenth, everybody. Keep tuning in with Velvet Vibes Podcast. You know what it is.